This Knicks Omni fan experience was futuristic.
Night at Madison Square Garden, Knicks versus the Mavs. Let's go.
You already know what time it is. You know the vibe.
I'm here with the legendary Knicks sisters.
I'll add Knicks Omni fan, aka the Knicks sisters. You heard, they will get you on this Chase Bridge. It's like a club up here. And they will get you on that garden floor. You heard, you will shoot that free throw. Like me, watch. Nah, bro, you wash. Go sit down somewhere. Yo, they next event is on April 6th against the Phoenix Suns. Go to the omnifan.com right now and get them tickets. Them prices is right. Don't miss your chance to take that free throw on that MSG floor. You heard? Get those. Hey, yo, shout out to the bro Steevo. Shout out to the whole Nostrand Ave, NA Rock, the whole Bed-Stuy. If you from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, get in them comments. Let it be known what hood you reppin', what block, what Ave, what street, what projects, what strip you out there on. You heard? This is just the beginning. We just giving y'all a morsel right now. The story of NA Rock on the way. Broadcasted live from New York City. It's the hottest channel on these YouTube streets. The best jail stories and hood stories are here. Make sure you subscribe today. LAZ.
One time niggas tried to take my go-kart, man. Niggas took me in the abandoned building to go see the leader, Snake. They was like, you gotta see Snake to keep your shit. I was like, yo, man, when I gotta go see Snake, I was a little kid. The niggas took me to the 4th floor, so I was going up in the building. It was like, wow, you see them moving, they got the motherfuckers on each floor, different part of the gang, and everybody like, who the fuck this no way going? Man, you gotta go see Snake. Niggas took me all the way to the 4th floor. Snake sitting up there in a motherfucking big ass chair. It's like, why y'all bring him up here? What's the problem? That shit was on Costco and motherfucking Marcy. That niggas took me upstairs in that building, man. The Snake was upstairs on the top. Snake a big motherfucker. He looked like Hulk Hogan. They had the big apple. He was big and he was like a motherfucker. I said, damn.
How Nostrand Avenue got that name, NA Rock?
From old time niggas. I think it was the old time nigga Rennie and Ronnie Mack. I think Rennie and Ronnie Mack started that NA Rock shit. Them old time niggas that they had to come through. They had the other younger niggas like my older cousins, them niggas. I had a cousin Jeff to the left and a few other older cousins that them niggas was running with. And them niggas started that Nostrand Avenue shit, NA Rock. And everybody just took that shit to the grave. Like niggas, like, you know, NA, you ever heard of NA, Nate? Nate used to meet niggas down in the Ivy Square Mall back in the days, like 85, 86. Take everybody to Midtown. Everybody go to Midtown with Nate. Niggas from the East, niggas from Brownsville, niggas from NA Rock, niggas from LG, Nut, Sambo, motherfucking Guy, Lil Rich, you know what I'm saying, Duvo, Ammo, everybody, all the little niggas from Brooklyn. So we go to Midtown, we go to Midtown with Nate. So they having like 3-4 cables, so we be in Midtown going crazy. We talk about Midtown, I mean like nothing stood a chance. So we coming through, we taking diamonds, we hitting every pocket, oh man, everybody coming back, niggas getting fly, they do the same shit the next day. Doing that shit can you imagine doing that shit every day? Niggas going to the mall, you got niggas from Brown, all over, man. Like I said, that shit was like a movie, man. Like you couldn't believe. I mean, that shit was like fun, but I mean, when you go to jail, that was the harsh part of it. That was like the down part. But as we was in the mix and going through Midtown and just terrorizing that shit was fun like a motherfucker, man. Word, that shit was fun. I mean, that nigga dude, we used to be going back to back. Yo, you hit when I hit one. You hit when I hit one. But yeah, that nigga Nate had everybody out there doing that shit. Nate was rocking that NA Rock shit hard.
How much older was he than y'all?
Yeah, Nate probably had us by about 4 or 5 years. Nate was probably my older cousin of niggas' age. But he hung around a bunch of young, all young. So Nate was a fly. He was a fly older nigga. He had like, you know what I'm saying? You know, imagine. He the one like started niggas going to Midtown dressing fly. Niggas just go to Midtown dressing bummy thinking they gonna get knocked. Like Niggas start going to Midtown wearing ballies and silks, and niggas going to Midtown dressing fly as a motherfucker with jewelry and everything. Everybody started doing that shit. Drag pig, all niggas was coming to Midtown fly as a motherfucker. Like, damn, niggas here. Some niggas was out there just pimping other niggas, though, man. Hit that. But for the most part, niggas was coming to Midtown jiggy. It was like a fashion show at one time. Everybody who could get the fly, niggas got polo coats on and all that shit. Reversible leathers. Cause you had them chicks out there, them chicks was boosting. All them chicks who was talking about the Wanda and Keisha and Red and all them, and then you had them Shorty Dip and them from Brownsville and them little chicks from Nostrand Avenue, Cozy and Tony and Tater and all of them. I mean, you had chicks from all over. Everybody was out in Midtown at the same time. It was like everybody meet up and then we going, and then at night niggas just going to party and hang out at the Midtown. That shit was like that shit was fun as a motherfucker. Like I said, until that shit nigga get knocked, it was like, oh man, that shit is almost a dream.
How old was you at that time when you was going out the Mid?
Shit, that was like 85. I started going to Mid like 15, 16, 17. Or before that, it was just like Nostrand Avenue. You know, Nostrand Avenue, we consider like Franklin Avenue, Bedford Avenue, Tompkins Avenue, Marcy Avenue. All of us was like one little like clique, like in that area, right there, that little Bedford-Stuyvesant area, like say you say from Fulton Street down to just say Lafayette up to like Tompkins, back to Fulton Street. All the motherfuckers in that area, because you got Money and Mook from Tompkins. You know what I'm saying? You got Quasi and his little crew, and then you got niggas up on Franklin Avenue. Then you got niggas on Bedford Avenue. Then you got niggas on Nostrand Avenue. Then LG, because LG was right there. So we used to always fuck. Back then in LG, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, World and Food them. They were full niggas. You had Moose man Ron K. Ron K the one that Food was talking about his man Ron K. But Ron K was really fucking with Moose because Ron K was older. Ron K, Moose, and they man Liddell. Them niggas was getting money. Them niggas was getting crack money. The niggas was still going to Midtown. Them niggas had spots and getting crack money. Them niggas was killing it. But them niggas was like, yo, come on, y'all, we all going out. We going out tonight. We going to hang out. We go to Studio 54. Studio 54 was off the hook. The Palladium. Niggas was in them spots hanging out. After they took all that Midtown money. Then niggas come out there, niggas gonna steal raw. It was like an all-day assignment that's robbing all day long. Like it would never stop. Like you was bound to go to jail because it was the crime never stopped, man. Like that's all motherfuckers thought about, man. Morning, noon, and night was just how niggas gonna take something. We gonna take something, man. Fuck that.
Now for the listeners that may be listening that not familiar with the 80s and shit like that in New York. Basically, man, you know, this was before dudes was using debit cards and, you know, all this shit. Niggas was walking around in Times Square and shit with big knots in their pocket.
Oh, God, man.
Thousands of dollars. Tourists was running around with thousands of dollars in their pocket coming to New York. And people was making that shit people was out there getting it.
But, yo, man, motherfuckers, you gonna have 16,000 in his pocket, 8,500 in his pocket, 45. I mean, what? 15, 16, 7, what? That's before the drug game. That's before all the scamming and all that. What? That was a bunch of money back then. We was going, what? We was going, what? We was having oh, man. Imagine the concert, Raising Hell concert, went there and seeing all them. Oh, man, we was at the concert, the garden. Niggas was deep, going crazy. For real. Nostrand and Jefferson, Franklin and Fulton, you know what I'm saying? Nostrand and Gates. Yo, that shit was a terror, man. Like, motherfuckers be talking now, yo, I'm from here. Motherfuckers didn't even want to come through there. So, like, that shit was they had motherfuckers scared to death to even walk through those kind of areas, man, for real. Like, Jefferson and Nostrand, Gates and Nostrand, motherfuckers want to come into them blocks, man. They gonna walk around, want to take the long way. I'm not going. Motherfuckers was not coming through them. I seen motherfuckers trying to come through. Niggas taking them gazelles, that jewelry, that sheepskin, and they was taking it with their hand. They wasn't having pulling out guns on niggas. Them niggas was whipping niggas out, yo. Fuck is you? When you coming through with that? If you just bought your man and your man wasn't felt, niggas was trying to move this nigga man like that. If that nigga don't stand firm on his own, niggas was what? You had Brock, you had Power in the Boot, Gambino. Yo, man, you had some thorough old time motherfuckers, man, that they was trying motherfuckers coming through there back in the day. Not even to get into Hammer and T-Rock. Hammer and T-Rock was like, they was there and they was on some gun shit, but they stayed in jail a lot. You know what I mean? Doing my kind of, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? They'll come home for a little bit, then they'll go right back to jail, so they didn't really get a long stretch in the town when I was around. But you had other motherfuckers, man, that was putting it down on N.A. Rock, man, like Tony Rome. The nigga Keith got slayed. Forgot what year. I think I was locked up when Keith got slayed, so it had to be 90 or 89. But Keith was one of like the richest niggas down there when the drug game came out, man. Him and Redbug, them niggas was getting on N.A. That's when the whole game started changing. When them niggas started getting money down there. Them niggas started getting drug money.
That was before crack?
Yeah, them niggas was getting crack money. That's what crack. They was getting dope money, and they started getting crack money. Nigga Keith was fucking, him and Black Macro was mans back in the days. And then I don't know, Keith cousin, somebody put him on. Keith, next thing you know, Keith was getting it. Keith was the man. I mean, this nigga had on mad. This nigga was wearing mad shine. This nigga had N.A. Rock on the map for real. Redbug too. Redbug was getting it too at one point down on Jefferson. But then you had older niggas before them, like Sam and I being older kissing on all them older niggas from down the hood that was getting it. Had N.A. Rock rocking, like when you ain't look, if you only want to go in the house, you want to just stay out all night just because the whole ad's just on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like you can walk from Fulton all down to Gates or Quincy or Lexington or something. Everybody was out just having a good time. But yo, we gonna bring Dubo on here. We gonna bring Gino and all them up here, man. Everybody gonna give you their take, man. You gonna get the real take. Mike too. Everybody gonna give you their take on it, man. And then we gonna piggyback off each other so you can get the real story, man. And you ain't got to get the watered down story from nobody else telling our story. We're gonna tell it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know I was there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you some shit with another motherfucker. I was there. You know what I'm saying? I was there firsthand. I remember we was in Marcy and nigga Killer Bennett, nigga Big Crazy Eddie from the Bronx was getting ready to go at it. You know what I'm saying? I was there. The nigga Superman from the Bronx too. Superman did it, that shit. Like, nah, y'all niggas can't do this. But I was witness on the scene, like right there. My brother name was Stein. They just call him Stein and shit. And that nigga and he was like a year older than me, but he always been stealing and robbing and all that shit. Like he always, since we was little kids, this dude, man, I don't know how he got so advanced, but he always hung out with the older kids and was in the game, man. And my mom had to go get him from Rikers Island and all that shit. And I was like, damn, thug, you gonna chill out and barfing and all that shit, nigga. So that shit, I just followed right in his footsteps. Like,
why you think he was like that though? Like, why you think he was drawn to that type of life?
I don't know, man. He just had a chip on his shoulder, man. For some reason, man. That motherfucker just was like a. You know, some people just a thief. Like he just was a criminal. Like this dude just from pickpocketing, from snatching chains, to robbing, and then the nigga ended it. You know what I'm saying? He wound up passing away in North Carolina. He was hustling. He was getting it down in North Carolina. And he passed away down in North Carolina. But I mean, his whole life, that's how he lived it, the way he wanted to live it. You know what I mean? Like, he did it his way. But ever since I knew him, you know what I'm saying? He's my brother. He was in the game. He always, I mean, since we was little kids, he always taking something, man, in something. And they was breaking jewelry store windows and all that shit. He was in that shit, man. Yo, come on, man. Taking me to take bangos and snatch pockets and all that shit. Word, when I was young. Yo, come on, man. I'm like, damn, yo, where we going? Yo, come on, man. But he just had a, I don't know, a love for that shit. Nigga loved N.A. Rock, man. Like, it was like nothing but, like I said, it was like a movie, man. You come outside on N.A. Like, niggas ain't want to go in the house, man. You want to just stay out all night just because everybody was out. If you, either any block you went on, like, from like I said, from Fulton on down to, like, damn near Green. It was even like the Lafayette, man. I'm gonna put right to Lafayette, man. There was something going on, man.
And when you came out there at that time, like who was who was known to be like the most notorious dude in the whole NA?
Shit, in the whole NA. That's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, you had Sam and Ivy. Sam and Ivy was two brothers that, you know what I'm saying, them niggas was hustling. The dope game, this is back in like the late 70s. Them niggas, they was getting dope when they had the whole strip like on lockdown. Everybody just wanted to be around them. And then you had Redbug and Broadway Kev and Gambino and, you know, Jeff to the Left and JC, and everybody niggas had their own little crews. But everybody, you know what I'm saying, respected each other. Had Tony Rome and his man Scooby, and it was different. It looks like Homicide, like I said, Hamo will come home and Hamo will be out for a little while, but then Hamo will go back in. But then Hamo had his, you know what I'm saying, he had some OG niggas that brought him out that was on NA. But Rennie and Ronnie, you know what I'm saying, you gotta give them OG niggas they props too, because they, you know what I'm saying, they was definitely NA box. Like I said, them niggas that started that NA box shit like that, but they was the OG niggas from down the way. Back then when I was a little nigga, the type of niggas you want to just sit in the game and listen to niggas tell stories and shit. And then you had other thorough niggas from other areas coming around and visit them niggas, and you like, damn. And then they had a barbershop on Jefferson named Johnny Boy. He had a barbershop right there on Jefferson and Nostrand and shit. And everybody used to be up in that shit, man. And my man, brother, got killed in that shit. That shit was like a big thing down there back in the day. That shit was like, shit.
Like what year?
That shit had to be like, damn, 83, 84 sometime, man. When nigga Dre got killed, Dre came home from up north. Dre was diesel, nigga, man. He was mad tall over. He went up north and nigga got diesel like a motherfucker, man. And they tried a nigga named Wally. And Wally wasn't having that shit. Wally, you know what I'm saying? The niggas tried Wally for his shine. And Wally came back and just started hitting. And laid Dre out. That was like the biggest shit in NA back in the day. Man, everybody was like, yo, damn. And he almost killed the nigga Power in the Boot. The Power in the Boot was in there too. But that's how niggas used to be. Like, the shit was like, them niggas would go uptown, get dusted, then they'll just come back, and then niggas would flip on each other. And I like, they don't know what happened the next day. Like, that nigga Wally was like, yo, fuck that, I ain't going for that shit. Nigga Wally came back, and nigga Dre wound up, you know what I'm saying, deceased, man. And Dre was my little man Charles' brother. But we all had brothers that was cousins and shit that was that was older.
How old you think he was when he got killed?
Dre, let me see, damn, Dre, at that time, say if I was damn near 15, Dre might have been like 19 or 18 or 19. Because Dre was Charles' younger brother. Charles had two brothers that was running that, you heard the Dirty Ones, that gang that most like that gang used to be in Marcy Pool back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Charles had two brothers that was running that shit. Them niggas, and Dre was their little brother. So them niggas was older. And them niggas, oh man. I remember them niggas took me to that pool. I remember one time niggas tried to take my go-kart, and them niggas took me in the abandoned building to go see the leader, Snake. They was like, you gotta see Snake to keep your shit. I was like, yo man, when I gotta go see Snake, I was a little kid. Them niggas took me to the 4th floor, so I was going up in the building. It was like, now you see them moving, they got motherfuckers on each floor, different part of the gang, and everybody like, who the fuck this little way going? So you gotta go see Snake. Niggas took me all the way to the 4th floor. Snake sitting up there in a motherfucking big ass chair. They're like, why y'all bring him up here? What's the problem? He don't want to give us his go-kart. The Snake said, let Shorty keep his go-kart. Just because he came up here, let him keep his go-kart. A little bullshit go-kart, man, with a milk crate with sticks, and you put a little carpet in that shit to sit on it. The niggas wanted to take, I'm like, what the, this was back in the day. This was back when all that kind of shit was like, that shit meant something to motherfuckers back in the day.
Hell yeah, go-kart back in the days. That shit was like you had a Benz as a little kid.
Sometimes, yo, them niggas rolled up on me, my cousin, he was older, he was pushing me. Them niggas surround us, yo. I'm like, what the fuck? I just made this go-kart. I'm not giving this go-kart, yo, man. No, cuz I ain't giving it. My cousin like, yo, niggas go. I said, yo, I'm not giving this. They might have to fight one of these little niggas. Some of them my size, man. Give me one of them niggas. Fuck that. I'm not giving this go-kart. And them niggas took me on Kosciuszko. That shit was on Kosciuszko and motherfucking Marcy. Them niggas took me upstairs in that building, man. The Snake was upstairs on the top. Snake said, let him keep his go-kart, man. I was happy. I said, damn, I ain't going back over there, but I was happy as a month I was able to keep my little bullshit go-kart. I said, damn, I went home, I ain't tell nobody. I was like, damn, I ain't tell my cousin, got the fuck out of here, I'm out of here, man. I took my go car home, I ain't even tell my mom, nobody that story. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck was I thinking going in that building to get this fucking go car? After I thought about that shit, I was like, damn, this was anything took me up on that top floor. With all the niggas, it was like each floor was different people. They was getting high, doing whatever they was doing. Then you get to the top, the nigga Snake up in there. Snake a big one. He looked like Hulk Hogan. Nigga had the big apple. He was big and he was like a motherfucker. Nigga Snake was like, yo, let him keep his gold card, man. I said, damn. And I kept my gold card. Yo, man, you remember Marcy Pool, man? I remember my brother, man. My mom brought us some motherfucking pro kids. You went to Marcy Pool with them shit. A nigga stole his shit. We like this. We disgusted. I'm like, yo, some niggas, how you ain't put this shit in the towel? He's like, yo, I did. He must have peeked me. I'm like, damn, son, we fuck. Mom's gonna kill our ass when we get home. That nigga like, yeah, that nigga looked to see another pair look just like him on the same size. Yo, man, he took them shits. The whole pool was chasing us, so we got over that gate just in time to get the fuck out of there, man. You know that big ass gate right there on the other side of it? That's where the benches and shit was at in Marcy Pool on the other side, yo.
Yeah. My mom's grew up in Williamsburg projects and mad at my family, so they always was going to Marcy. But my projects, I'm from Howard. We got a pool in my projects, and we got Betsy Head in
I
the Ville.
Betsy Head, but I wasn't going to Howard Pool. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't going to your pool in the Howard projects back then. I went to Betsy Head a couple of times, but I wasn't going to Howard.
That shit was only 3 feet anyway, man.
Yeah, man, I wasn't fucking with that pool. I went to Betsy Head a couple of times. For real, but I wasn't fucking with that pool right there.
Let me ask you though, like where you from is them little NYCHA like projects, them short projects?
Right, you saw them little projects was on Gates. Them little projects mostly was on Gates. Where I was from was like right on Monroe and Nostrand, Jefferson and Nostrand. They had little private houses. You know what I'm saying? They had little private houses, but your little family can rent an apartment, little 3-bedroom apartment like that. I wasn't from the little projects on Nostrand.
Them shits always been there, them little projects, or they was new?
Them little projects been there. Gates Avenue, they moved people off Gates and they moved them back on Gates. Doing one of my bids, they said, well, they moved us back. They took us off and they moved us back. But they always had them little projects on Gates. That's where all the guard bodies used to be at. And it was a gang of them motherfuckers, man. Like, them motherfuckers, boy, you wasn't walking through Gates Avenue. So even though you're a little nigga, you packing bags, you don't even want to take an order through Gates. Like, man, I ain't going through there, nigga. You know I'm coming back with your shopping cart, man. Nigga like, yo, show me how much she gave you. Nigga, get the fuck out. You know how much she gave you. Like, I'm going to tell you how much she gave you. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? But that was back in the days. Niggas ain't want to go through Gates, man. Motherfuckers ain't want to go through Gates Avenue. Niggas talk all that tough shit they want to talk now. Back in the days, motherfuckers knew they ain't want to go through Gates Avenue. At no point. Then when it came, you know what I'm saying, every motherfucking ever get their chance, you know what I'm saying, to hold that shit down. And we couldn't wait to get our chance, you know what I'm saying? Me, Duval, Ammo, Gino, Mike, B.O., Headmo, Cotton, you know what I'm saying? We all couldn't wait to get our shot. We hold NA Rock down, you know what I'm saying? So we can call it ours. And that shit was off the hook. Word. That shit was off the hook.